On the hour, your home for original reporting.
I'm Stacey Lynn in Washington. Just moments ago, President Biden said he will not walk back his remarks about Russian President Putin.
Even though his aides put out a statement Saturday clarifying what he said, the president maintains,
I'm not walking anything back.
Mr. Biden tells reporters,
It was expressing my outrage. He shouldn't remain in power.
but he says he is not announcing it's now U.S. policy to see to Putin's removal. He called that notion ridiculous.
Nobody believes we're going to take down. I was talking about taking down Putin.
The president says he hasn't ruled out meeting with his Russian counterpart if those talks would be focused on ending the war.
It depends on what he wants to talk about.
Stephen Portnoy, CBS News, Washington.
Mr. Biden just unveiled a $5.8 trillion spending plan, which includes a new tax on billionaires and more funding for police and the military. CBS's Kemi McCormick reports the new defense budget is the biggest in history.
It's $813 billion and includes a pay raise for troops as well as more defense spending in light of Russia's invasion of Ukraine. It includes increases for the European Deterrence Initiative and more money for ships, space capabilities, and missiles.
A federal judge ruled that a former Trump advisor must hand over more than 100 emails to the House committee investigating the January 6th Capitol attack. Legal analyst Lori Levinson on what this means.
It certainly sends out the message that at least one federal judge thinks that the government has enough to show that it's more likely than not that former President Trump and the people surrounding him, including his lawyers like John Eastman, were engaged in criminal activity to overthrow the election.
A new bill in Florida is getting a lot of attention.
Critics call it the Don't Say Gay bill because of the discussions that are no longer allowed in K through 3 classes. Governor Ron DeSantis.
These leftist politicians, corporate media outlets, some of these activist groups, they actually have read the bill. And they're sloganeering because they don't want to admit that they support a lot of the things that we're providing protections against.
DeSantis and other Republicans say parents, not teachers, should discuss sexual orientation and gender identity with their kids. Opponents say the broad language of the law could trigger lawsuits, even for discussions in higher grades. Peter King, CBS News, Orlando.
Scary scene at an airport in Cancun. Dozens of people went running out of the terminal after a noise some thought was gunfire. CBS's Guy Campanile.
Elderly tourists being knocked down, small children being separated from their parents. It was absolutely terrifying.
Turns out it wasn't gunfire at all. Checking Wall Street at the close, the Dow is up 94 points. This is CBS News.
Well, that's today's news. I didn't hear any good news, did you? I didn't think so. I guess it's all about perspective. The glass is half full. Well, as always, I want to thank you again for coming along with me on these Dash Cam News adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody.